I don't get how people do this. I'm like, maybe it's because I'm in photo booth and I'm just looking at myself instead of looking at a camera. But I feel like I need to look at a human being to talk like a human being. You know what I mean? Like every time that I have to talk to a camera, I feel like really weird because I feel like I'm just talking to a piece of metal. Like I'm just talking to like a little like like I'm not talking anything. But then with this, I'm in photo booth and I'm talking to myself. And that's like also weird. And I was just talking to my friend who's a YouTuber. Um, Shout out. I was just talking to him last night about um, the modern Prometheus, um, like Frankenstein, and the idea that being a YouTuber who has a bunch of people listening to you is kind of like you're trying to be God, and like it can do damaging things to your ego. Because we were talking about how all forms of labor, someone's going to be exploited, someone's going to pay the price for, the perversion in this world that is collecting capital. Any way that you collect capital in this world is going to come at the cost of another. And so when you're a YouTuber, an influencer, an artist, it oftentimes comes at the cost of yourself because you're the one making the labor, right? So you're not necessarily exploiting other people, but the spiritual, the psychic terror of having your soul and spirit be a commodity for others to consume is like can be spiritually really damaging, and it can do really weird things to your ego. Um, so and so now I'm talking to myself, right? That's weird. That's weird. And so I grew up watching a lot of YouTubers, and I thought they were the coolest people ever. You know, I was an internet kid through and through. And so they were my friends, you know, Graveyard Girl, Dan and Phil, Shane Dawson, not anymore, not anymore, but Shane Dawson, all those British, like Tyler Oakley, Troye Sivan, like O2L, those were all my best friends, you know? And then now I think about, like, the type of people who become YouTubers, like the self-selection of it all, because to me, they were just the coolest people in the world. And I'm sure they're, like, cool or whatever, but, like, to be the kind of person who would pursue being a YouTuber and be successful at it and continue to do it after that success and continue to be successful. All of that requires a certain combination of personality traits that aren't necessarily good or bad, but I'm just like, you're not a neutral character, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe my idols had some ego to them, which is fine. Which is fine. I have an ego. I have a huge ego. Um, this is my room. This is my wall. I like to collect vintage technology. This is my old TV. It's a CRT TV that has a little DVD player, and those are some of my DVDs on the wall. It's not all my DVDs, but it's some of them. And then this is my other poster wall. This is My Chemical Romance. I stole that from an emo night. The weather's been really weird in New York. I have fucking work. I was gonna make this whole point about how It was super hot, and then it was raining really a lot, and then now it's beautiful outside, right? Okay, point made. I have fucking work soon. I hate working. I hate working. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore. Because, okay, it's not even that I hate working. I just hate being controlled. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I know what I mean. Because I'm talking to myself. I just don't like to be controlled. I don't like having my body and my mind and my intentions for the day being controlled by what? By some person who's using me for freedom. For freedom. You know what I mean? There's some billionaire CEO out there that I'm serving and who gets to do whatever he wants because I have to show up exactly at 9 a.m. or else I can't pay rent, or else I get fired and I can't pay rent. I have to sit at a desk for 8 hours a day hitting my stupid fucking quota, or else I get fired, and then I can't pay rent, and then my life sucks. All so that, like, a couple people at the top can do whatever the fuck they want all the time. I want to do whatever the fuck I want all the time. That's the natural human state. So I was crashing out about this, and my friend who's a YouTuber said, you should just become a YouTuber. So I think I'm cool. Is there anyone out there? Does anyone else think I'm cool? I don't think I'm very cool. I think I'm kind of normal, but maybe someone's out there listening. I don't know.